good morning. Welcome to another week here at Coffee Break. I'm Mark, and as ever on a Monday morning, I like to have my coffee break with you and update you a little on what's happening here at Coffee Break this week. I am just back from Sweden. I had a great trip. You may have seen last week's Monday morning video. If not, you can click up here and watch last week's video. I travelled around a little in Sweden. I visited Dalarna, I visited Karlstad, and I spent a couple of days in Stockholm, and I even managed to have a fika, a little coffee break with Hanna, our coffee break Swedish teacher, in her hometown of Vaxholm on the island of Vaxön. Now, we actually made a video, and you can look forward to that, because in this video, for the first time, I taste salt licorice ice cream. I'll not say anything about it. You need to watch the video to find out exactly what happened. Now, today we're talking palindromes. Why are we talking about palindromes? Well, today is the 28th. No, it's not. It's the 22nd of the 8th, 22. So in the UK, we would put the day first, then the month, then the year. So 22/8/22. It's a palindromic date because it reads the same one way as it does the other way. So forwards and backwards, it reads the same way. Now, I realise that if you're in the US, that wouldn't be a palindromic date because it will be 8/22/22. But nonetheless, you get the idea. Now, palindrome, the word palindrome, it comes from the Greek palindromos, which it means something like running back again. So palin is back or back again, and dromos is running or a race. So a word that runs that way and it runs back again that way. I thought it would be fun to look at some palindromes in other languages and have a little fun with the word itself. So first of all, let's think about some palindromes in other languages. The first one from French. Eh, ça va la vache? So that would be what you would say if you were asking a cow, how are you feeling? Ça va la vache? But you've got to have the eh at the beginning. Eh, ça va la vache? In order for it to be a palindrome. In Italian, there's a nice one. It's I topi non avevano nipoti. So the mice didn't have grandchildren. I topi non avevano nipoti. Okay, moving on to Spanish, we could say ojo rojo. So a red eye would be ojo rojo. And another one could be somos o no somos. So are we or are we not? Philosophical question there. A Swedish one. I'm just back from Sweden, as I said, so we could say ni talar bra latin. You, plural, speak good Latin. You speak Latin well. Ni talar bra latin. In German, the palindrome that I found is a little bit philosophical too. Vitaler Nebel mit Sinn ist im Leben relativ. So that means something like vital fog with meaning is relative in life. I don't really know what that one means, but not to worry. It is a palindrome. It works the same way backwards as it does forwards. Now, when I've been doing the research for this, I came across a fabulous word, and that word is aibophobia. Now, we know that phobia means a fear of something. Can you work out what this would be? It is, in fact, a fear of palindromes. It's a palindrome itself. Aibophobia. Fantastic. And even, would you believe, there are some languages whose names are palindromes. So Malayalam, the language that is spoken in the Indian state of Kerala, is a palindrome. It reads the same backwards as it does forwards. And there are also other languages, Ewe, spoken in Ghana and Togo, Mam, spoken in Guatemala, and Manam, spoken in Papua New Guinea. Do you have a favourite palindrome, either in the language you're learning or in your own language? If you do, post it in the comments, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your favourite palindromes. Okay, coming up this week on Coffee Break Languages, we are in Module 2 of our masterclass, and today we have the review for Module 2, and also later in the week we'll be doing the Module 2 test, so you can look forward to testing to see how much you've learned in Module 2. If you are a member of our club, then every Monday, Wednesday and Friday we have content in the club. So this week, as ever, regular listening materials on Monday, that's today. On Wednesday, we've got some reading materials for you, and Friday, video lessons. Now, if you'd like to find out more about our Coffee Break French Club, just click up here and we will provide you with more information about the Coffee Break French Club. Now, in our podcasts this week, we've got 2 episodes going out. First of all, the Coffee Break Spanish magazine. That's season 4, episode 10. And the topic of this one is el maíz, which is corn or maize, which is a very important food throughout Latin America and indeed throughout the world. So we'll be finding out more about maize or corn in this episode. And in our Coffee Break French magazine, season 2, episode 10, we're talking about a date which took place last month, and that was le 14 juillet, the 14th of July, a very important date in the French calendar. As usual, we have our social media content on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Just make sure you're following Coffee Break Languages or the individual language accounts on Facebook for French, German, Spanish, Italian, Swedish, Chinese, and English. Okay, that's it for this week. Don't forget to tell me about your favourite palindrome. I'm looking forward to reading the comments. In the meantime, I wish you a happy week of language learning and, of course, as ever, happy coffee breaking. See you again next week.